99 FBS teams on the map, 99 FBS teams, you take one down, pass it around, 98 FBS teams on the map. See, I could sing that for every remaining episode, but I'm not going to because I'm smart. Last night, we had a triple header, and we said goodbye to Texas A&M and Nevada and Jacksonville State, and we are officially down to, as mentioned earlier, 99 teams left in season-long Imperialism. And we're going to get down to 98 today. I'm only going to do one episode today, and then I'm going to be gone all weekend. So let's do this. On episode 36 of College Football 25, season-long Imperialism, the next team is... Florida State coming back. Another repeat team. I mean, the odds are starting to be insane for how many duplicates we're getting. And not just like teams being landed on because they've expanded their territory. Teams getting on the wheel twice. Although Florida State, maybe I think Troy was the one that was landed on that last episode. But let's see who they're going to play. We're going back into Alabama once again. This is nuts. So here we go. Florida State has Auburn to the north, who just won last night in the most recent game. Georgia State to the east right here. They got a whole bunch of ocean right down here, so they might not play at all. South Alabama to the west, and the Crimson Tide to the northwest. That would be a titanic matchup. So let's spin this arrow and figure out who Florida State's going to play. Very intriguing. That's going to go northeast, and that's Georgia State. Something tells me this is going to be a short game, unless Florida State royally screws it up and they've updated the ratings of the Seminoles players enough where they're at the same level of Georgia State. Let's get this going and see if we get another crazy upset. Georgia State. Oh, God, a 67 overall offense. This is going to be pretty. And Florida State. So the Seminoles are an 88 overall. They're ranked at 11 because they're not going to update that during the season, I guess. And Georgia State's at 74, one of the worst teams in the game. So, let's get this set up. Oh, wait, uniforms first. Let's see who Georgia State's going to wear. Got an all blue look right here, an all white look, and all black. I mean, that's pretty standard. This is a cool look. And then white and blue. Let's give them all blue. And then for Florida State, pretty standard away look. Got the all maroon, the white out, home option. Yeah, I don't know if Florida State deserves to look cool. They might just have to go with these uniforms again. Or do we go with their home look? I mean, their home look is so clean. And going against the all blue, that's going to be a nice thing. That stays with precedent with what we've been doing so far. So here we go. Starting this game at 7:57, just before the cutoff for night game. So we're going to go golden hour. And let's get this loaded. DJ Uiagalelei playing in his second game with the rest of Florida State's team. And they're going to be going into Georgia. We finally have one of the teams from the great state of Georgia in Imperialism. Only took us 36 episodes to get there. But it's the Georgia State Panthers going up against the Florida State Seminoles. Now, I noticed this while I was tracking a bunch of different stats. The teams with state in their name have had an incredibly high record so far. I think only one of them, maybe one, has lost this entire tournament. But something's got to give today because one of these teams is going to be going home. It's probably Georgia State, but maybe not. All right. Let's get this going, folks. All right, Florida State's going to return to start the first half. This is going to be a nice return. Broken tackle all the way to the 28-yard line. All right, perfect. So here comes Malik Benson is the best wide receiver, I believe, for this team. That's correct. And DJ Uiagalelei starting things. It's going to do a crazy formation change here on the audible. Handoff, Roydell Williams on the inside, tries to spin, and he's taken down. So Georgia State does a good job stymieing this run game on the first play. We'll see if they can maintain that momentum as we move forward. Some weird stuff with some of the studio options. It's been strange. I don't know. 2nd and 11 after the tackle for loss on first down. DJ hands off to Feely, and he's taken down for no gain. And now Florida State, predictably, is in trouble. I mean, really, when it comes to seeing the Seminoles lose in Imperialism, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Someone's going to beat Florida State, and it's probably going to be a team with a lower overall rating with them. There's no reason it's not Georgia State, except for that terrible offensive overall rating. We'll see. Uyunglele throws long, and that's going to be knocked into the hands of Malik Benson. That looked off target. It looked like a very suspect throw. Also, happy last day of Pizzamas, everybody. I'm wearing my Pizzamas shirt. Got another one coming in the mail. I mean, yeah, he caught it, and then the animation kind of forced him to move it up. But he maintains possession and gets Florida State a first down across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. Another run to Williams, and he breaks the first tackle and is able to pick up 5 yards. Now, obviously, it'd be really funny to watch Florida State lose, but ultimately, I wouldn't mind another quick episode today just to get in and out and be done. Number 10 making the stop for Georgia State. It's Henry Bryant III. He was listed at 2 different positions for this team. Kind of strange. 2nd and 5. It's another run to Williams. Cuts inside and is able to get the first down, taken down by number 6. That's Jeremiah Johnson, the strong safety. Roydell Williams is celebrating. He's doing the tomahawk chop. And Florida State has another first down. And you can really see the size advantage in some of these plays. It's a struggle for them. This is a weird stadium, too, for Georgia State. I don't know. Center Park Stadium. I don't know what that is. Williams is taken down. Let's look that up and see if it's going to be the old Braves Stadium. It's definitely baseball. Right? Oh, it was built for the Olympics. And then it was the Braves Stadium. Okay, that makes sense. 2nd and 7. Uyunglele throws deep. That is going to be caught by number 5, and he holds on for a first down. That is Deuce Spann making the catch. He's a redshirt senior transfer. It's a beautiful play for the Seminoles to get 1st and goal from the 7. Fans all spread out everywhere in this former MLB stadium, now hosting a Group of 5 college football. There's a run to Williams. He takes it slow, works around, but he's taken down by number 10. Good tackle there by Henry Bryant III. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 3. I don't think Florida State's all that worried. They're probably looking past Georgia State, looking to just gain some more territory, move into 3 different states at once, and just try and amass a large blob of territory in the South. 2nd and goal. Read option. Uyunglele is taken down. I mean, he took like 2 kind of clunky, bow-legged steps, and Tavion Brown, the middle linebacker, got off his blocker and was able to take him down. Kind of an embarrassing run by DJU. So here comes 3rd and goal. From the 6, Uyunglele is going to have to do this with his arm. Can he capitalize? He waits. Gets away from the sack and just throws it off the goalpost incomplete. And that is 4th and goal. Florida State most likely is going to kick the field goal here with Ryan Fitzgerald with the field goal here for the Noles. Snap, hold, kick is no good. From 23 yards out, and Ryan Fitzgerald misses it left. We've seen a lot of those short misses, and the algorithm in this game is going to make it so these kickers are not very good, and that's exactly what we see there. Another short-range miss, and it remains scoreless after a good opening drive by Florida State. Quarterback's going to send him in motion. Let me double check that number. We're not going to be able to see it. It's number 4 who cuts inside and falls forward for 9 yards. It's, we got number 1 at quarterback. That's Zach Gibson, a redshirt senior transfer. Transferring in from Georgia Tech. Initially started at Akron. Then they've got a running back number 4. That's C.J. Beasley. Let's double check to make sure he's a running back. And he is. So it's 2nd and 1 here for the Panthers. Another run to Beasley. He gets the first down and a whole bunch more than that. Up to the 35-yard line. And every single good run they can get is a bonus. If you can get past like 2.5 yards per carry, that's exactly what it needs to be. Just get something that can plod and progress slowly, take some time off the clock, make sure Florida State can't score in bunches. Send his head in motion. Gibson. Beasley. Another hole, 40. And he's not able to break the tackle, but he is able to pick up 7 yards. And if they can get C.J. Beasley going here, that would be a huge way to establish an advantage in this game. And they're looking for whatever advantage they can possibly get. 2nd and 3. Gibson throws, caught to the right. That's number 83 making the catch. They don't have an 83 on their roster. Great. Maybe we'll get a replay, see the name of the back of their jersey. Probably not. I could look it up, but it might slow down my computer too much. Gibson in the shotgun on 1st and 10 from midfield. Another run to Beasley. The blocks are not as good this time as DJ Lundy, the Will linebacker, hurdles in to make sure that gain stays short. This stadium was initially built for the 1998 Summer Olympics in Atlanta and turned into the stadium for the Braves, and then they built SunTrust Park to replace it. That's the backup running back getting outside, getting some blocks. 40, 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, all the way down to the 9. Freddie Brock. He's listed as the starter on the depth chart, and that was a starter run right there. Georgia State fans going nuts because they're going to probably score on this possession and take the lead. Jacksonville State wasn't able to finish the job against Auburn yesterday. Can Georgia State beat Florida State here? That would be really something impressive. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Maybe 1 or 2 more plays here for the Panthers before the end of the first. Gibson in the shotgun. He calls some audibles. Hands off to Beasley. No, he keeps it himself, and once again, the read option of the goal line does not work. Darrell Jackson Jr. had a very good first game for Florida State, if my memory serves me right. Just stays with the juke. Doesn't even let him plant his foot for the juke. He's like, I'm going to tackle you before you get that opportunity. And that is the end of the first quarter. Scoreless here. We don't have very many scoreless first quarters in Imperialism. Panthers have 61 rushing yards on this opening drive, 9.7 yards per play. Mostly helped by that huge run by Freddie Brock near the end of the first. Your second goal from the 11. Gibson sends the tight end in motion. It's going to be Beasley to the inside. He's able to get up to 6. 47. Dorian flying, maybe. All right, 3rd and goal. They're going empty set here. They're not even going to try and run the ball in this Florida State defense. Gibson wanted to take it himself, got the ball away, but it falls harmlessly to the turf, setting up 4th and goal. Now, this is the exact same length of kick. It's 23 yards. It's going to be Braden McAllister kicking it for the Panthers. Can he convert where Ryan Fitzgerald was unable to? Let's find out. Snap, hold, kick is good, and Georgia State takes the lead in this game. We'll see if their defense can actually make a stop and make this game interesting. a good fight song. And I mean, with how dominant Florida State was on offense in the first drive, you'd think it's just a matter of time before they get into the end zone. But Georgia State could surprise us. 5, 10, 15, nothing else. So here comes DJ Uiagalelei. Let's see if he can look a little better this drive. Another run to Williams. Williams has a little bit of a hole, and that's a great tackle. I couldn't quite catch the number. But Williams was running past, and he just latched in with his arms and brought him down. Which will bring up 2nd and 7 here. Georgia State needs another defensive play just like that. It's another run to Williams. It's a read option, and they shut it down. They covered both perfectly, sent a bunch of guys in to stop Uiagalelei, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 9. Run game not going well for the Seminoles. So DJ Uiagalelei is going to have to win this game with his arm, which I'm sure he did not want to do. All-out blitz, and he throws incomplete. And Georgia State has made the stop and has made this game much more interesting than I thought it was going to be. Always good to see a close game, especially when I'm tired and I just want to go to bed. So here's the punt from Alex Mastromano. Sends it away. To the 30, 35, and he's brought down. So here comes Zach Gibson, attempting to lead another scoring drive for these Panthers. It's going to be a handoff inside to Beasley, and he's only able to pick up 1 yard there. That'll bring up 2nd down. Oh no, it's picked off. Oh, a heartbreaking mistake by Zach Gibson. Looked away for 1 second. I was trying to look up if Georgia State was an HBCU. And Florida State said, hey, pay attention to us. Kevin Knowles the second with the interception. And suddenly Florida State's back in field goal range. Yeah, he was looking for a screen, and it just wasn't blocked properly. So now, Florida State with another chance to either tie or take the lead here. It's another run to Williams. Williams gets a hole and can't break the tackle of 32. It's Cody Jones making the tackle. Not to be confused with the Dude Perfect number. 2nd and 6. Uiagalelei in the shotgun here. Run to Toafili this time. Can he get the edge? No. No, he cannot. He does pick up 3 yards, but 3rd and 6 is going to be difficult with how this offense has been looking. And it doesn't seem like they ever really have the kind of swagger advantage in any of these games. Like, they're not going out there with the intention of, like, embarrassing and dominating their opponent. They're going out with, like, the regalia and haughtiness of playing for Florida State, which they have not earned. That's a 1st down throw from Uiagalelei to number 13. That's Jalen Lucas making the catch. Good, solid catch, and then just getting to the ground. He transferred in from Indiana. And here we go, 1st and 10. Uiagalelei under pressure, just barely gets away to the tight end, and he walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Kyle Morlock breaks the tackle. That throw probably should not have been that on target, given how much the pressure was coming in his face, but, oh, invisible lineman there on that celebration. A whole bunch of glitches here. But Kyle Morlock makes the catch, and then just uses his grown man's strength to get into the end zone. Yeah, just barely got it out. 3 completely missed on the angle because of the way the pass was affected by the pressure. And Florida State takes the lead. Let's see if Braden McAllister, nope, not Braden McAllister, Ryan Fitzgerald can redeem himself here. With 3:29 to go in the second quarter. Snap, hold, kick is good. 7-3, 4 plays, 33 yards, all started with the Kevin Knowles interception. So what will Zach Gibson do? Now the pressure's on once again. Will Georgia State fold and just give Florida State their territory? Or will they really try and make this an upset? There comes a point in the game where you have to stop being the underdog and you have to start being the team favored to win. Gibbs throws to the right. They go right back to him after the interception. Good trust in him. That goes to number 11. I don't know who number 11 is because they have an 11 on the roster, but it's the quarterback. No idea. But it's 2nd and 3. You got press coverage all the way to the top of your screen. You got to watch for that. He's going to throw to the middle. It's going to be caught for a first down. 13 making the catch. That's Darius Bush with the first down reception. You have to hope they can keep getting that short game going to move down the field and try and get a touchdown this time to retake the lead. Gibson in the shotgun. So on the run to Beasley. Beasley has a little bit of space. Rolls through the first tackle and is able to pick up 5 yards here, and that might take us to the 2-minute warning, although I doubt it. Weird configuration. They kind of had to like sculpt this grass into a football stadium after hosting the Braves for so many years. And here we go, 2nd and 5. Another run to Beasley. Tries to cut it outside, goes back inside 50, and he's taken down to the 48. Which will bring up 1st and 10. Georgia State now in Florida State territory, and they have 2 minutes remaining. This is an absolutely consequential drive for whether this Sun Belt team can take down really one of the worst Power 4 teams in real life, but one of the best teams here at Imperialism. Gibson throws over the shoulder, caught by number 86. They might give me a replay. Come on. Back of the jersey, back of the jersey, back of the jersey. Turn. Nothing. No idea who that is. 1st and 10. Another throw for Gibson. He's got a running back in the safety valve, and he throws it right to him. It's Freddie Brock making the catch and picking up 2 yards. And that'll take another 15 seconds off the play clock here. I really don't know what caused the 2 games we had where there were not these delays. I don't know what I did. I don't know what rule I changed. Or if it was just like a temporary glitch in the system. Gibson just throws it out of bounds to keep it at 3rd and 8 because the entire Florida State defense was crushing into him. 1:16 to go here. It's 3rd and 8. And at some point in every game that's close, you have to convert a long 3rd down to turn a drive with no points into a drive with points. Gibson in the shotgun. Under pressure, he's sacked. And that's what I'm talking about. They were at the 30, but they would have had to stay in field goal range in order to actually get a field goal. And that is a huge 10-yard loss on 3rd down. Darrell Jackson Jr. with another huge play. Getting by his lineman and then turning on the Jets. You wouldn't expect a guy that big to be able to run that fast and chase down the quarterback. And I don't think Zach Gibson was expecting it. They're going to punt it away. James Allen's first punt of the game. He's going to go off into the corner and go out at the 14. Decent punt. Only 32 seconds left. I imagine there's going to be a couple quick runs. Youngo throws. He's caught. Only an 8-yard gain. That's Deuce Span making his 2nd catch, and they're just letting the clock run. So this is going to be the end of the first half. Florida State is content with this 7-3 lead. I think their defense is doing well enough, and they're just going to try and close this game out. Uyunglele throws deep. It's caught by number 84, who has a bunch more space going up to the 45, and that's the end. And now they're kind of wishing they had called a timeout because they were marching there. They only needed about 15, 20 more yards to get into field goal range. 106 passing yards in the first half, only 25 rushing yards for the Seminoles, compared to 71 for Georgia State. Time of possession almost exactly even. Look at this beautiful run. Actually, no. Let's just go. All right, we are launching into the third quarter here. A whole bunch of fans doing the exact same dance. Five, 10, 15. And he is pile-driven into the ground by number 18 for Florida State. That's Cam Riley, the starting middle linebacker, making a big tackle. So here's Zach Gibson. Waiting. Throwing to the outside. It's Beasley. They got somebody flying in to make the stop and hold that to a 1-yard gain. Which makes it 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. This is another huge... Every single drive when you're an underdog is a huge drive. And it seems redundant, but it's also true. Gibson in the shotgun, only 5 men in the box. They could run here, and they won't because he's sacked. He is able to get a throwaway to maintain 3rd and 9. But guess who? Darrell Jackson Jr. once again. Let's see if we can pull up his stats real quick from the first game. He had 2 tackles for loss and a pass defense. So it was a good game for him, and he's coming up huge for the Seminoles today. 3rd and 9. Jackson's defended with a double team. He's going to throw long, and that's knocked away by number 23. Nearly another interception. That's Fentrell Cypress II, who already has 2 picks in Imperialism, and he should have had his 3rd. That bounced off his hands like they were made of rubber. 4th and 9. And James Allen sends it deep. That's going to be fair caught in the 38, so here comes Florida State. Touchdown here to make it an 11-point game. Uyunglele, Toafili, a lot of space, and he is taken down after advancing past midfield by Jeremiah Johnson. Very nice run for Toafili, who seems to understand ball carrier vision a bit more than Roydell Williams does. So maybe they should keep handing the ball to him. Sorry, not Xavier Toafili, Lawrence Toafili. I've been saying that wrong this whole time. Williams tries to power it to the left, and he's taken down. That's somebody making the tackle. 24 for Georgia State. He's not listed under that shot, so I don't know who that is. 2nd and 9 for Florida State. Uyunglele. Quick short throw to number 13, who makes the catch. And it's taken down. It's Lee. Who the heck is Lee? Oh, so it's not Jalen Lucas. Who are you? There's nobody named Lee on their roster. Must be another late transfer that our lad doesn't catch him. DJ Uyunglele drops back another short throw to number 48 there making the catch. That's Jackson West with a nice pickup for another first down to the 35-yard line. Florida State now safely within field goal range, but they want more. They want to put this game out of reach as quickly as possible and just keep Georgia State in their place. We're going to toss out to the left, number 0, first catch of the game, he's taken down. It was Ja'Kai Douglas making the catch. Must have been an RPO. Lee picks up the block, but the defender bounces off of it and is able to make the tackle. It's Isaiah Holland making the stop. 2nd 5. Uyunglele throws, knocked out of his hands by Gavin Pringle there, the corner, making the stop. Yeah, just a fantastic play by Pringle. which will bring up 3rd and 5. From the 29. They just go draw to Toafili, and he gets the first down. Incredible gutsy call by the Florida State offensive coordinator. It works to perfection, and they've got a first down to the 23. And the Seminoles are in business, folks. That is official. First and 10. Another run to Toafili. He's been running fantastically every single time he gets the ball. And the coordinator's starting to realize that. He's like, hey, let's feed him. Let him cook. Let him run. Just a great, fantastic run. He set up 2nd and 2. Here we go. They give it back to Williams, and immediately he just struggles. This has not been Roydell Williams' day. Lawrence Toafili has been the better runner by far. This is going to be 3rd and 2. Georgia State fans get excited. They're chanting for defense. They want another stop here. They want this to stay a one-possession game to give their offense some semblance of hope. With 2 minutes to go in the 3rd. Uyunglele, hands off. Williams to the outside. He gets the first down at the 11. It's a nice, safe play. And when you run it out there, you're, limiting the number of players that can make an impact on the ball and turning it into a bunch of one-on-one matchups. And when you are the favored team, you can afford to do that. 1st and 10. To hand off to Toafili, the 10. Takes a block to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Lawrence Toafili deserves a touchdown, and he's got one. And I think with 1:24 to go in the 3rd, and with how this defense has been going, I think we're just going to go super sim if Georgia State is not able to score on this next drive, because there's not much else going on in this game unless Georgia State's able to make it interesting. Easy cut, follows his blockers, knows how to wait to get that set up. His vision's fantastic. So here is the extra point for Ryan Fitzgerald. Snap, hold, kick is good. 11 plays, 63 yards, and 4 minutes and 51 seconds. Just under 5 minutes there. And Florida State is on the verge of knocking Georgia State out of Imperialism. It's going to drop back, and they're just going to take the knee to take it to the 25. Smart choice. So Zach Gibson is under pressure to win right now. Can he step up to the challenge? No. That's a very quick end to that play. It's Sion Lolohea making the stop and forcing 2nd and 12. You hate to see it. I mean, that's yikes. That was an awful effort from number 67, Ben Chukwuma. Just letting him walk right by. No resistance whatsoever. So here's 2nd and 12. Gibson in the shotgun. It's another run that's been their best play of the day. And that's going to pick them up for 7 yards. Freddie Brock. Very close to being Venom. Instead of Eddie Brock, it's Freddie Brock. His lesser-known brother, who went to play Group of 5 college football. 3rd and 5. Gives a bit of motion. Under pressure, he's sacked again. Darrell Jackson Jr. single-handedly ending this game. And we're just gonna do this. Let's see if I can take it to Super Sim right now. I can. Good. I'm just going to skip the next couple seconds. And then let's just start skipping. We get a field goal to make it 17-3. And Kadarius Thompson making a good catch. Georgia State's starting to move the ball. Can they get a touchdown here? No. Missed the field goal. And now we can pretty safely just skip. There's another touchdown. And they do get a score at the end, but that's the end of the ball game. Florida State survives 24-10 to win their second game of Imperialism and stave off the fraud allegations, at least in this universe. We'll take a look at these final stats, then we'll go to the map and finish this one out. Roydell Williams, only 53 rushing yards. I think Lawrence Toafili outgained him. But he did get a touchdown at the end to, spice up those numbers a little bit. There was a touchdown run by Toafili. Beautiful play by the tight end, Kyle Morlock. And let's go to the map. Okay. Let's knock Georgia State out of here. And come on. Georgia State. You did take the lead in this game, but ultimately your offense was nowhere near good enough to hang with a powerhouse like Florida State. Bye-bye. Now we go over here. So is it 0? Let's just down to like 16. Here, raise this border. Love how the state borders are slightly thicker. That makes for very nice aesthetics. We need to erase some blue here. And a little bit of gray. Oh, shit. This is what the people came to see, right? Photoshop work. That's the real draw of Imperialism. It's not even Photoshop, it's Pixlr. Because I'm cheap. Okay, I think that's enough. Let's bring this over here and really zoom that logo out. Florida State claiming a whole bunch of territory in the South. Let's move that a little bit over and right there. That's the one. So Florida State really carving out an empire in the South. They now border Florida, Georgia Southern, Georgia, Georgia Tech, Auburn, Alabama, and South Alabama. And that's where we're going to end this episode. We will be back recording another one on Monday night, I believe, and that might be a doubleheader as well. So I will see y'all then. Goodbye.